Guys, today we're going to be glitching inside of the Spire and seeing what is inside of it. Is the foundation going to be in there? Are we going to unlock like some secret challenge? We're going to figure that out today. Now, before we get into it, guys, if you are hoping for like, I don't know, next week off of school, how relaxing would that be? Leave a thumbs up on the video, but be fast before it starts. But yes, guys, we have got so much to talk about in regards to the Spire, the story, and of course, seeing what is actually inside of the Spire. We are going to be going inside and seeing if there are hidden secrets inside of there. And guys, for the challenge with the comments on last video, the skin was Sky. So I went and left hearts on a bunch of the comments that got it right. And I say this time around, let's do this skin right here. So leave a comment down below if you know the name of it. And then I will go through and leave hearts on a bunch of the ones that get it right. And on top of that, be sure to let me know if you use code SIRS. That helps support the channel a bunch. And I will leave hearts on a bunch of those comments as well. And also, guys, be sure to subscribe because I have some crazy videos coming up in the near future that you do not want to miss. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it here. All right, guys, so let's hop into game here and take a look at this stuff to do with the Spire. And first things first, we got to look at some secrets on the map. Don't worry, glitching into the Spire is coming up, but we got to set up to that because there's so much story related stuff surrounding the Spire, and there's actually some NPCs that we got to talk to here. So hopping onto the map here, guys, first things first, I want to talk to Bunker Jonesy. That's right, because he's back this season, or basically he hasn't really left. He is still over on this island over here. I forget the name of it. Comment down below if you know it, but it is the island way down at the bottom. And oh my goodness, I think I can already see the door open. Bunker Jonesy is in here. Come on, where is that? There it is, the text bubble which shows Bunker Jonesy. And oh my gosh, is he like more glitched than last season? Maybe not. Maybe he was always like this 0 point style, but oh my goodness. Bunker Jonesy, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in so long. So let's see what he has to say to us here. You can't trust the other Jonesies or IO or Bigfoot. They're all in on it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Bunker Jonesy delivered on the dialogue stuff. There is a lot to unpack there. So first things first, he says you can't trust the other Jonesies. I mean, I'm Agent Jonesy. I'm like the original right here, but I think he's talking about every single other one of the Jonesies that is around the map as an NPC this season. Like for example, Rex. But okay, that's pretty intriguing in and of itself, but he also says or IO, and we haven't seen anything about the imagined order this time around, the IO guards, stuff like that. Nothing this season, which is really odd. Okay, but we can buy a rift from him. That's pretty cool. And then you can ask him more questions like, what do you mean? It seems like he goes back into the stuff that he said last season about the loop. So that's all still relevant, but I don't think he gives us any new info. Although, wait a second, this line right here, wait a minute, you're not one of them, are you? That's intriguing that they put them in red, because remember, the first line he says, IO is also in red. So that is exactly who he's talking about. That is pretty crazy. Not only that, guys, we can go into the collections page and take a look at Bunker Jonesy here. I don't know why it's glitched out, but look at his description. Reports indicate that this might be a snapshot of one of the very first times Jonesy visited the loop. Being trapped for decades, if not centuries, has left him paranoid and distrustful, so approach with caution. Oh my goodness, guys. That gives us a lot of info on what is happening. Like, especially with the 0 point and the loop and the Spire. Jonesy's maybe been around for like hundreds of years? That is crazy. Alright, but let's move on here to something else I want to show you on the map. And don't worry, we're going to glitch into the Spire. That's coming up here. But this next NPC we need to talk about, I think will also show us some stuff about the story and the Spire, and that is Jonesy the First. I mean, his name is literally the First. He's got to give us some story related stuff, right? Okay, but for this character, he is located in Pleasant Park. I'm pretty sure at this building here, but oh my goodness, Pleasant Park is right off the start of the battle bus. That means a lot of people are going to go here. All right, it doesn't seem like too many people are actually going here. So if we like claim the corner house, where is that guy landing? He's landing like in the middle of nowhere. All right, we claimed this house. Oh no, there is somebody here. We got to fight them. How annoying is that? Oh, I found you, buddy. I can see your legs right there. Yep, we eliminated him. Let's go, guys. Now we can talk to Jonesy the First and have a nice casual conversation. So here he is, Jonesy the First. Let's see what he has to say to us. I don't like to call myself the best, but if other people want to, that's up to them. Now, guys, that seems a little bit confusing at first, but as you may remember, the stuff that is in blue has to do with the snapshots of Agent Jones. We learned that from when we talked to Bunker Jonesy. He had said the other Jonesies in in blue as well. So when this guy mentions that he's the best, he's saying that he's the best of all of the Jonesies in the game. I also like how they forgot a quotation mark there. Nice. He's not the best at grammar, that's for sure. But that's all he says to us. Doesn't look like he says anything else. But yeah, that's Jonesy the First. All right. What about his description within the collections? Does it say anything intriguing? Jonesy the First mission log. I'm not sure if this was a good idea. That's a little mysterious. What wasn't a good idea? Is he talking about how Agent Jones went into the loop multiple times and then created all of the snapshots? That might be so. Because again, he should be the first snapshot ever if he is literally Jonesy the First. Also, it's interesting that they put mission log because if you notice, almost all of the Jonesy characters here have these mission logs before their descriptions. Like we can even go over to Rex and his mission log just says RAR, but Agent Jones recorded all of those logs throughout season 5 and kind of in season 6 as well. Yeah, that is really interesting. All right, guys, but now it is time to glitch into the Spire and see what is inside of there. Are we gonna find the foundation? Are we gonna find something else? Jonesy's super curious, so let's hop into it. Now, the way that we're going to do this, guys, is go into a replay, and pretty much any replay works. Like, this will be fine. Then we need to go into the drone free mode so we can just, fly around. And you may know where I'm going with this, but if you go into replay mode and go far enough away from the island, you can actually go under the map and see a bunch of what is under everything. So like, for example, here is the starting island, but from underneath, you can see that there is a whole layer of water under here. We can see all of the different players running around and stuff like that. And it gives you a really unique view because you can even see like some interesting things. Like, what is this right here? Look at how far underneath the ground these two rocks go. They just kind of like flipped them around and put them underneath the map like that. That's pretty funny. Oh my gosh, and look at these things, guys. Look at how far underneath these lamps actually go, and you can see a number on the side of them. 3A102/1C. I wonder if that actually like means anything or if it's just a random number. But again, you'd never see that above the map because those are buried under it. So yeah, that's a good example of the type of stuff we can find. So let's take a look at the Spire. You can see it all the way off in the distance. Here we go, under the map just like so, and then we're like underwater. There's also like a grass patch right here. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at this. It's like underwater grass and it's solid. I can't go through it. That's so funny. It actually looks kind of cool, like seaweed. Anyways, we're getting distracted. We need to go back towards here, and I am not able to see much right here. We're still underwater in Slurpy Swamp, but you can see like some of the underground areas just barely. All right, here we go. We're back above the water line. So yeah, we're in Slurpy Swamp. We don't want to be over here. We want to go back over towards the middle of the map over here. There is not much to see. And there we go. We're back above the water line. So look at all of this stuff. It looks so cool. And actually, real quick, before we check out the Spire, we might as well check out one of the towers as well. I don't think anything's really inside of these towers. Yeah, like look at that. It's pretty much a hollow tower. You can see the chest on the top of it. But again, that's on the outside. So yeah, nothing inside of there. No like hidden butterfly in there or something. But all right, let's keep it going here and head over to the Spire. Look at the waterfall too. That looks so funny. Wait a second. There's like a double waterfall. I think we might have talked about that before, but that's like a waterfall behind the actual waterfall, which is like right here. It's so weird. I wonder why they do that. Okay, now we are here at the Spire and look at all of this stuff, guys. It's kind of crazy. All of the different like mountain type things, or how would you explain it? Like all of these hillside type things that are under the map. I wonder why they do that. I don't really think these are for the outside because like look at this. That is definitely not on the outside. So I wonder why all of these different shapes are actually under here. It's very peculiar. Maybe it'll be used for something in like a future update. I don't know. And oh my goodness, like what is this thing right here that's sticking out? That looks so crazy. But if we look up, oh my goodness, guys, that is the Spire. Oh, and look at the very top of it. You can see the glowing orb of energy. We got to see if we can get all the way up there. All right, we ran into a little bit of a wall, but we already pushed through it. So there's like a ground layer right here. But then if we keep going upwards, we are fully inside of the Spire. Look at that. So there's not much to see if you look to the sides, but I am most curious about the very top because this is where the foundation was. Like, look at this. That looks crazy. Oh my gosh. We are fully inside of the Spire orb, and there is just like some crazy glowing energy. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know there was like an energy orb this large. I can't like actually see the foundation in here, but he could be like in a different dimension if there is this much energy inside of the orb. But again, we're like not able to see that from the outside. We only get get to see a little glimpse of it. But yeah, that's awesome. That looks so cool. And then here we go. We get to see a little bit more of these really weird shapes. I don't know why they decided to make all of these shapes like this. But like looking under here makes me wonder something. Here, like let's hop into Battle Lab for a second. Being that that section of the Spire is like so randomly hilly, I wonder if there's any like secret areas under some of the buildings. Like for example, I know there's a spot. Is it under here? Let's break this wall. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at this. There's a secret area underneath this section of the buildings, and we can walk like a decent ways all the way around under here, and we are like completely hidden from anybody. Your secret spot though, that's super cool. That makes me wonder if there's anything like under here, or is it just a solid... Okay, so they put rocks in this area, but I wonder why they didn't do it under in this spot. And like for example, if you break this wall as well, we just get to see yet another solid wall. That's still super cool. I wonder if there are any other areas like that. This looks suspicious. What about... Okay, no, that's solid as well. So yeah, maybe there are other areas like that under some of these buildings. Okay guys, moving on here, one final thing I want to show you. I found a clue that has to do with the outer spires, or I don't even know what you call these, the towers, but all of these around the map have a secret clue located on them. That's right guys, and we may have to decipher this more in a separate video, but if you go up to the top of the spire... Also, I find it funny you can get hurt by these flame things. Just a tiny bit, but it's enough to be interesting. But yeah, you go up to the very top of the spire tower, and not only does this look like the very center that encapsulates the foundation, these things, more importantly, you'll notice these symbols. Guys, these are the same symbols that were found on Kevin the Cube. If you guys remember, he had all of those different symbols on him. He even left them at different locations around the map, and these ones are at all of the different spires. In fact, if we switch over to replay here for a second, and then move on over to like, for example, one of the other spires, this one here by Sweaty Sands, okay, that does have actually the same cube symbol on it. I'll check one more around the map just to make sure. Okay, yeah, this one has the same symbol as well, so I wonder what that means. If you guys have ideas, leave them down below in the comments. That is pretty intriguing, I'll say. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications for more fun videos like this coming up in the near future. On top of that, you can check out some of my previous videos here, such as going over the Foundation boss. That's a super cool one. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.